I am a friend of God, or God is my friend. What does that mean? In recent years, the concept of being a friend of God has been a major theme of several contemporary Christian songs. One of the most popular examples is the song entitled "Friend of God" by Israel Houghton, with a repetitive phrase on the chorus that goes, "I am a friend of God, I am a friend of God, I am a friend of God, He calls me friend." But wait, where does this idea come from? Well, it came right out of the Bible. In John 15:14, Jesus said, "You are my friends." And in verse 15, he repeated it by saying, "No longer do I call you servants or slaves, for the servant or slave does not know what his master is doing, but I have called you friends." Wow, that's very good. It gives us a great feeling that we can be friends with Jesus, with God Himself. In James 2:23, Abraham was called a friend of God. In John 15:13, Jesus said, "Greater love has no one than this, that someone lay down his life for his friends." And Jesus was referring to himself. So he came to lay down his life, or to offer his life for his friends. Wow, this is awesome. So now many Christians think that God or Jesus is just like a super nice friend to them. You know, he's just like their super best buddy friend, and they treat him just like their human best or bestest friend. Hold on, what does it really mean to be a friend of God? Let's go back to the Bible. There is something here that many people miss. That's because they just pick out what they want from the Bible and leave out everything behind. So let's look at the verse again. John 15:14-15. "You are my friends if," oops, that's it. That little word "if" is very important. "You are my friends if you do what I command you." There is a condition for this friendship, and that condition is not set by us, but by God Himself. This friendship is not like the usual friendship you have with other people. This is not a mutual friendship. This is not a 50-50 friendship. This is 100-0 friendship. God is 100 and we are 0. You want to be a friend of God? Then you need to forget everything about yourself and start doing whatever God wants you to do. That's the friendship He is offering us. Yes, it is a true friendship. It is an intimate friendship, and it is even an eternal friendship. But it's not a mutual friendship. It is a master-slave friendship. Let's continue to verse 15. It says, "No longer do I call you slaves." Let me clarify that. It does not say, "You are no longer my slaves." It simply says, "I no longer call you slaves." In other words, you are still my slaves, but I do not call you slaves anymore. This does not override or remove our position before God as His slaves. So why does He call us friends? Go back to the verse. "For the slave does not know what his master is doing, but I have called you friends." For this little word "for" is also very important, and it could be substituted by the word "since." This is the nature and the limit of our friendship with God. "For all that I have heard from my Father, I have made known to you." Or, "Since all that I have heard from my Father, I have made known to you." So God has called us His friends because He has revealed Himself to us. He revealed the truth about eternity. He revealed His plans to us. Where is that revelation? In the Bible. The Bible is God's revelation to us. It is the emblem or the symbol of His friendship to us. So what does it mean to be a friend of God? It simply means that you need to follow or obey His commands written in the Bible. That's the condition of our friendship with Him. Secondly, you need to know His revelation about Himself, which is also written in the Bible. That's the nature of our friendship with Him. Do you want to be a friend of God and enjoy His friendship? Here's the deal. Do His will and know His word. One last takeaway. It's God who calls us friends, not us. All the apostles and New Testament Bible writers always called themselves slaves of Jesus Christ. They never boasted or bragged about being a friend of God. They only boasted about being slaves of their Master Jesus Christ. That's it for today, and remember, a text without a context is a pretext.